Hi guys, welcome to Chris Ryan Golf. You've joined me in the Callaway Fitting Suite here at the Belfry. And in this video, we're going to be looking at why swinging to the right of your target may not be the best thing for your golf. So, what are we talking about? We are talking about golfers who are trying to swing the golf club to the right of their intended target because they maybe have a fade shot, they maybe have a slice, wherever it may be. They are trying to work more towards a right to left ball flight. They understand that to achieve this right to left ball flight relative to the target, my club path has to be to the right of that target. This is going to produce the right to left ball flight provided we can get the club face aligned correctly. Absolutely correct. This will give you a right to left ball flight. The key thing there is that it is the club path to the right which is causing that. Let me explain. If the club path is to the right of the target, so out this way somewhere, my target being down here, and the club face is pointing slightly left of that, we will get a ball which curves towards that target, okay? However, let's forget about this end for a moment, okay? Let's look at this end, okay, the grip end, okay? I'm going to put the club on the floor for a moment. If we look at the movement of the hands through the impact area, so we call this the hand path, how these hands move, okay? I'm going to take my starting position here. I want you to imagine my target is out there. Once my hands get to about here, which is just over my right thigh, they will begin to move up and in, okay? So hopefully you can see from that camera angle that my hands are moving, maybe not so much up from that camera angle, but you can see how they're moving in, okay? If I turn around this way, it'll probably give you actually a much better idea of what I'm trying to demonstrate. From here, my hands are going to be moving up and in, okay? They're moving up and around to the left. Why are they doing that? Well, they're doing that very much because the body is opening this way. You can see my body opening towards the target. So the natural path of my hands is to follow that. Okay, so my hands are moving up and in to the left. So when we hit draw shots, as we'd like to hit draw shots, the club path is absolutely out to the right of that target. However, the hands are not doing the same thing. The hands are still moving up and around to the left. And that's really important because so many golfers that I see are trying to feel that the hands are moving out to the right as well. Okay? They're trying to push the golf club out to the right of that target. And what this is going to do, it's going to do a couple of things. It is going to rob you of club head speed, guaranteed. It's not going to allow you to put as much speed into that club head as we would like. Okay? It is often going to lead to contacts which are heel side. Okay? Maybe shanks, maybe heel with the driver. They're going to give you, if you get it at the heel with the driver, you will cut it. So even though you're trying to move that path out to the right, if you feel that you push the hands out and you heel strike it, it's going to cut. Okay? So really, really quite destructive to your game to feel like the hands are in here and you're pushing out this way. Okay? Think of it this way. If I was to try and put as much speed as I could into my left hand, I would use my body. Watch where my hands go, okay? I'm going to put as much speed into that hand as I can, okay? Okay. Now where did my hand go? It went up towards the camera and it went around this way, following my shoulder. How much speed could I put into that hand if I was trying to get it to go out this way? That's a very, very different move, okay? Either I'm going to stop my rotation in order to let my hand go off that way, or I'm going to get quite a lot of separation between my body rotation and my hand movement, and that's really not going to be the most efficient way to hit that golf ball. So, do we want the club to move to the right of the target line if we want to hit a draw? Absolutely. Do we want the hands to move to the right of the target? No, we don't. And that's really what this video is about. It's about understanding that I can have the feeling in my hands of moving up and left, okay, up and left, but still have the club path out to the right, okay? So for me, telling a golfer to swing out to the right can be a little bit dangerous. Okay, if we give them the background information and tell them what the hands are doing and what the club's doing, maybe that's okay. And we can maybe have that feeling of the club moving right. But those golfers who are trying to move the hands up the right of the target line are going to find it very, very difficult to hit the ball as far as they potentially can. And they're going to find it very difficult to actually control the club face, control the path, and get that ball to finish on target. Okay, I'm going to try and show you from down the line. Now the lighting in this room isn't brilliant, so it might look a bit darker, but hopefully what you're going to see is that my hands will move up and in as I hit the ball, and I can guarantee you that I hit a ball that goes right to left too much in some cases, so I actually get my club path too far to the right, but you will see my hands move up and left. Okay, right, let's go hit one from here. I'll do one from this angle first, and show you one from a slightly different angle. Okay, I mean that definitely moved right to left. That was verging on a hook there with a 6-iron. So let me just show you that from the down the line view, and you'll see hopefully what we spoke about. Okay, so you can very, very clearly see the movement that we were talking about. Now, what we're going to do is just go through a little drill that you can maybe do if you are trying to work on this club path, okay? The video really is not so much based around a drill that you can do, it's more just around making you aware of some of the things that you could fall into. And often when we do maybe change our goal swing and work towards something, we have just got to be careful that we don't fall into some habits which are quite common for golfers. So what I want you to do as a little drill is take your starting position, backswing, and then just allow the hands to fall over this trail thigh, which is my right thigh. Okay, so what I want to try and do now is I want to feel that this left hand is moving up and around, following the movement of my shoulder, but I can still feel that the golf club is moving maybe a little bit right to target. So it's just some little pitch shots from that distance. So set it down here, feel like I move my hands up and left, but still move the golf club out to the right. That's not a bad way of feeling this shot. What we don't want to do is feel like we hit the ball right to left by getting in the same position and feeling that I swing out to the right this way, okay? That is not going to be the best way to hit that right to left ball flight. Hopefully that video made some sort of sense. For those of you who are working towards that, it might be a slightly different way of thinking about it. It may well explain why you're struggling with the moves that you're trying to make. It may well explain why some of the shots you're hitting aren't as desired. And it may well just give you a slightly different approach to your practice next time you get out there, okay? So if you like the video, click the like button. If you've got any comments, you can post those in the boxes. And if you haven't done already, then please subscribe to my channel. Subscription is free. It just means that you won't miss any of the content and you'll just get an email notification every time I upload a video, okay? So thanks again for watching, guys, and we will see you again next time.